Hello and welcome to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So first of all, my apologies that I haven't done very much of this over the last few days. I haven't been too particularly very well. My hearing's still not great and I'm not particularly feeling it the best today, but I felt that I need to do something today, so for the moment I'm going to just do a recording. And I think in this I will attempt to just finish off the main arc story for where we currently are, which is the Repton area. The Saga of the Ragnarssons, as I titled it in the actual game. So I have got the sniffles. My throat was a bit iffy yesterday, but it appears to be okay at the moment. But I think certainly some medicine may well be in order. Now there was something actually at the place that I had to get what's his name from that I didn't actually get, which was some armor. But I should be able to go back there. So providing once this storyline is finished, I will hopefully attempt to get back there and get that. But what I'm thinking is that maybe I will do a live stream of actual collecting. So I've actually got an app called acvalhalla map, and it actually helps you to find all things in the locations, and you can strike it off as to when you have and haven't got it. There's also that zealots that I need to look for as well. Who's in Grantlebridgeshire somewhere. I've forgotten the name of the actual place, but it will be in the actual app location. Now the great thing about this app is that you can actually go to it on your laptop or that, as well as just on the actual phone. So as long as you've registered for it, then you'll be able to access it as well on there. So one thing I should apologise for is that I understand that the reason it takes so long for this to actually load up is because it's a bit slower than the next gen consoles, and obviously, as most people probably would have known, there's been a lot of difficulty in getting PlayStation 5s as well as other in the last year or so. And initially I did actually get this console because I wanted it to help me unwind with games and things like that, and I'm starting now, after watching another gamer on YouTube say, just literally how much slower the PS4 is to the PlayStation 5. So my plans are, hopefully in the next few months, is to get a PlayStation 5. They're starting, it looks like, to come into the UK. So I think for many people, being able to get the next gen consoles is going to be a great help. Now I think I may have actually returned to Ravensthorpe. Yes, I did. So what I'll do is I think I'll go and complete this story arc. Right, so where's Ravensthorpe? Right, so yeah, I need to go back basically down here because there was some armour that I forgot to get. Technically I could do that, but I don't think I'm quite ahead of that. But what I want to try and do is perhaps get some of the all these things. So see, there's a lot of mysteries there and that. So thankfully with this guide I can do that, and this is what I might actually stream doing. I could be in the chance of actually beating this guy, but if I look at my skill level, I'm a little bit way off, so I will continue to. Oh yes, of course, I've got a new ability as well. So I want a piercing shot because apparently it can go through quite a few things. So what's this here? So that one will be actually quite useful. It's a shame really that you have to use particular what's this in order to achieve this. Right, okay, so right, so the huntsman cloak. Not really quite. So if I get one more Order of the Ancients medallion, I can give. Right, so I believe I need to get 5 Roman artifacts. So before I can hand the first ones in. Okay, so let's go back to right. So if you have played this already, you'll know what's going to be coming, and this to me is a very important part of the story, because if you don't act upon it, it could have some consequences, but I will explain that to you once I've done it.
They have breached the walls. I must find Gilbert.
Right, so this now has taken us into the next part. So really and truly, I think that maybe I should have gone back. What's it? So let's see what happens.
Have you seen Gilbert?
No, but we caught sight of Leofrith fleeing across the river. He was chasing someone.
It has to be Gilbert. He is the only prize worth taking in this mudsink.
Now I'm expecting this to be a bit of a tough battle. Looks like there's some
Gilbert, he's in trouble.
I won't back down, Leofrith. I will not.
Don't make this harder than it has to be, boy.
right, where is he? Oh, there we go.
I'll fight! Please! You do not want to do this. Leofrith, let him walk. You answer to me.
I answer to my king. I silence Danes with this.
Lay it by, Leofrith. There's nothing left to fight for. We've stormed Repton. Only a matter of time.
I cannot do that.
Then you will die.
Someone will.
You can't win this, Leofrith. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarssons have won the day.
I have fought many a Dane in my time. I'm still standing. How does it feel?
You're slowing. You are strong-willed Thane. Bergfrid was lucky.
To stand in the way of you and Mercia is my duty. I will die before I yield. Take that! I'm gonna make you regret this. then.
Really? I moved out of his way.
I will make you feel pain.
Okay.
Go on then. End it.
No appeal to your god or your king.
I swore an oath to serve Borgred to the death. I fought. I lost. We both know how this goes.
An honorable thane fighting a dishonorable war. Berkred abandoned him, betrayed his trust. If I were Leofrid, I would want to know. Why rob him of this last glory? A warrior ready to meet his god and bask in his praise. To live will only lead him to shame. It's not an oath he would keep if he knew the truth. Then choose. Truth or glory.
Right, so I'm going to spare him.
Leofrid, live to fight another day.
What?
Your loyalty to Berkred is not a loyalty returned. He resigned the crown and fled to Rome. He's gone.
You lie.
Lie to a man seconds from death? What would I gain? He saved himself and left you to die. All this fighting, it's for nothing. For no one. To betray one so trusted. So close. It's a dishonor worth 1,000 deaths.
Eivor, you have shown me a great kindness. It is only fitting that I do the same. At Venonis, there is a statue with a scroll laid in a small bowl. You must burn it.
A scroll.
Your name is on this scroll. At Borgred's request, I put it there. When it is found, the zealots who read it will hunt you.
Who are they?
It doesn't matter now, you haven't much time. Burn the scroll, or they will never stop hunting you.
Where will you go now?
Rome.
Come on. Let's take you back. Yep.
Right, I would take you back, but I've got somewhere to go. Right, so now you can see why I spared him, because he gave us some information that if we can burn this on time will actually be of great help to us through the rest of the game. I mean, in a way, maybe not. I mean, if you particularly want to go for the zealots, which you'll have to do anyway, them coming to you would be a good thing, but where did you say the statue was? Oh no. That was stupid. Now, I can't remember where the statue was the last time I came. See, I thought it was here. Okay, is that it there? Oh, I know what to do. Sorry about this, I'm just trying to locate where the statue is. Because it was so long ago that I actually played this. Right, okay, so we come down from here. It says go west. Or go right. Right, so let's go back because there was a horse there. It's over here.
What do you see?
Alright, I don't get it. Alright, so basically there's three so I've essentially got to wait for him to make a comment basically. Right, see when it says come drop down off of this. Is this the one? Okay, because it says go west. But then why would it then say do an immediate right? Hang on a minute. See, this is not... I need to be careful with that zealot. Where did I just get that, steal that money from? that it there? Alright, I'm really sorry that it feels like I'm wasting time, but okay, looks like I need to finish that part first before. So when he says head back to us, that's the bit I've got to go to. If I'd known that I had to head back to it after I'd done all this little bit, I would have completed that bit and then done it, instead of wasting time. Oh, because this is where I left him.
I'm all right, really. A few nicks and cuts from the battle, that's all.
Right, now that I've done that, where we're going? Picked him up, now we're going back to Repton.
These wounds will heal quickly. You're lucky.
I threw myself at him, Abel. But he only toyed with me. He knew I couldn't touch him.
You should have stayed hidden. Jailbird, this wasn't your fight.
It was. It was our fight. Yours, mine, my father's. I had to help.
And you did. You showed courage today. Bravery. You are a boy no longer.
Back there with Leofrith. I didn't think you'd spare him.
There's no honor in killing a man misled. He believed his king would die fighting for Mercia.
He knows the truth now.
And with that truth, he forges a new path. You were right about him, Jailbert. And right to believe the line that divides us can be thinner than it seems.
Right.
Ethelbert! Look at you! Bloody and battle-worn. Could be chieftain of your own clan with courage like that.
No less than the King of Mercia, brother. One of these days.
And how is my father taking to his new role?
See for yourself.
You're an Ortlinger now. Or Artling, I think you'd say. Next in line for the throne. It's an honorable title. One that demands good judgment. Be careful who you trust.
My son. Are you well?
Yes, father. Well enough.
He honored you today. Fought bravely against many stalwart foes.
You have my thanks. All of you. And my blessing.
What happens now?
Word of Burgred's deposition will spread quickly. The other kingdoms of England will soon enough know that Mercia has a new king.
The remaining kingdoms of England won't respect your path to power.
Nor will many in my kingdom. Burgred's soldiers will stand tall in the face of this turmoil. All across Mercia, against us.
That we shall remedy soon enough. I am riding for Oxenfordshire directly, to forge an alliance with some thanes there.
Shall I go with you?
Not till I know more. Linger here a while if you can. Strengthen our friendships. I will send for you soon enough.
Sigurd, I would feel better if Ceolbert was away from here until Mercia is more stable. Would you welcome him among your clan?
Do you have a horse, young Atheling?
I do. A young steed called Theobald.
Good. I can ride with you as far as the River Nene. You may find your way from there.
Thank you, Sigurd. This puts my mind at ease.
Be ready for my call, Eivor. It will come.
You and Sigurd make a good pair. The future of England will be pagan from top to bottom. Take this, Wolf-Kissed, as a sign of friendship. And should you call, the brothers Ragnarsson will come.
You honor me, Ubba.
See that? Sly bastard, trying to win your heart. Well, two can play at that game.
How kind of you, Ivar.
My pleasure. Our friendship is the best thing to come from this mess. Maybe Ceolbert too, the brave little twig.
That is good to hear. Now then, Leofrid said there are hunters after me. Zealots. If I don't clear my name.
Right, so see, ironically enough, it actually puts the location for you.
Should head to Venanin.
Right, so one thing you may learn from this, if you've not played the game yet, is it's better to follow through something rather than just assume that you can deal with it first. So following through the actual storyline would have helped me. Still, it always has to be a learning curve to something, so once I've done that I can probably go back to where I found Burgred and retrieve that armour that I left behind from here as well then.
Now then, Leofrid said there are hunters after me. Zealots. If I don't clear my name, I will be marked for death. I should head to Venanis. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranji. Let's tell her the good news. That's the statue the Senates use.
Oh, I forgot that he does it automatically, that's right.
Nothing but smoke and ashes now. That should get those Senates off my back.
There we go. So that now done means that we can now call the mount, it'll be a lot quicker. One thing I've noticed in this is that they keep referring to every Scandinavian as Danes. But I don't know whether or not this is based on actually true reality. But at some point, I wonder where the Anglo-Saxons actually lost their origins. Because they themselves were from Denmark, northern Germany, that includes what is now Lower Saxony, and
This place is heavily guarded.
I don't know why there's no king still here to... Oh, you know what?
Far enough. Off with you. Yeah, you hold on. Hey, me, hold on.
Oh, well, there's a key somewhere around here.
Nice here.
Show me what to say.
what's in there for, because I know it's underneath the crypt and that. How did he not see me? Here we go. I didn't mean to pick you up. Right, so this is where I got the Book of Knowledge. Oh, wait, am I going back up or going down? Right, so that goes up, so maybe I have got to go that way. think that was the guy I already got the key off of. Yeah, so I don't need to... I don't think there's anything in here that I need to get. Alright, so let's go back to Ranvi. I need to start marking off some of the places that I've done already now on the app that I've done, so I know exactly what.
Cozy room. Well lit and fortified.
I advise.
Ah, glad to see you made it, Chelpat.
Thanks to Sigurd. He was a good guide and even better company. He told me some incredible stories. The best ones were about you.
Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
There were a few gems.
Not to interrupt, Eivor, but what of Leicestershire?
The Alliance is one.
Why
The
didn't
sons
you
of
just ask
Ragnar are
him?
friends to our clan.
Glad to hear it. Well done to you both.
So,
You have not been long in England, have you? I see by this map you have barely scratched the earth.
alright, hang on a minute, what are we going into?
At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king, but that use has softened. Now a Jarl may be a chief, a leader, or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
An interesting thought.
Chelpat, your father sent you here to learn, not teach.
Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance. The clan is thirsty for knowledge.
You want me to give a speech?
Okay,
Right. My friends, hearken to me, and hear a tale of triumph and toil. I have traveled far since we landed, and seen much on the roads and fields of this new England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia, now calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Jarl's Corner, and the Danes of Grandebridge have pledged their oath to us.
You see to yourself as Sigurd.
I do not claim to be Sigurd's equal, but I will not shy from the triumphs I have fairly won, Dag. Let glory seek, and so I raise...
Tush!
And may all of...
You think me
Nope.
my
If you're not yet drunk, you should be.
Attackers!
Dane?
bloody curse! What quarrel?